Yes, sir. You already know that your boy B Hayes. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You don't want to waste nobody's time. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up so it can reach more people. Today we're gonna be touching bases on Sundial growers. That's ticker symbol SNDL. We talked about this stock a few times on the channel, so we ain't gonna just be doing a brief summary over it, letting y'all know what to expect. You know, letting y'all know the support lines, the resistance line, a little bit of news, let y'all know where they money at, how they pockets looking, and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and get through it, y'all. So right now we closed at about $1.68 a share. It was a pretty great day for SNDL. We up today 1.9%. In after hours we grew massively, a 9% in after hours. That was huge run up for SNDL, because I told y'all SNDL like the lag behind. It runs with Tilray. When Tilray go up, the rest of the weed sector gonna go up. OGI, SNDL, and you can name all of them gonna start going up. Tilray fall and crash and go down, they'll start going down. But SNDL always been the lagger. While the other weed sectors are moving, SNDL will slowly creep behind. It barely wants to move. But now it's about to have a nice jump. We about to see it have a nice push, because we hit a key level in after hours that I'm gonna bring to y'all attention. And if we retest that level that we hit, that 173, it's off, baby. Let's look at it, y'all. So we opened at 141. The high was 159. The low was 138. The 52-week high was 396. The 52-week low was 13 cents. So if we go ahead and check this out, y'all, let's go ahead and look at this. Y'all want to look at our support resistance. We're going to start with that support. So if we look back on a 1 week chart, March the 12th, we got a nice support on SNDL around 140, 144 to be exact, around 140-ish, 144. If we see any pullback in this stock, we could potentially see it pulling back to around 140, 140, maybe the high 130s to scare weak hands out. Go ahead and scare some of these new investors, beginner investors, weak hands. Go ahead and shake the tree, get them out of there. We'll see a pullback potentially to that area. And that's where, if you late on this, if you ain't in on this yet, if you ain't got no shares, that's where you want to get in at. You want to get in around 140. With the high 130s, 138, 137. And then if you see this thing pull all the way back, say if you want to pull all the way back to 117, 116, you want to add some more. And then say if you want to pull all the way back to 90 cents, and we probably never see that, but you want to be prepared. You always want to be prepared, and you don't want to be surprised for nothing. So if you pull all the way back to 90 cents, you want to load up the boat some more. And then what we getting out of this one that is, let's look at the chart, y'all. Let's carry on. So we know I support it around 144. But regardless, if that thing pull all the way back, we want to be loading into our position, because we know SNDL is going higher than what it's previously at. So that key level that we hit after hours, that's what I want to talk about, that 173. That 173, we hit it and we didn't keep going, is because it's a resistance there. It had to test it. I'm glad for us to be able to see it. We had to just test that level. But if we break through, we look back on a 1 month chart, February the 17th, that 172, that's right at 173. That's a resistance right there at that level. So as soon as we bust through that level, if we can retest that level tomorrow, especially if, you know, we got earnings tomorrow. We got earnings tomorrow in the morning at 10:30. So hopefully, you know, they blow earnings out of the water. But, you know, like I told y'all, usually when a stock have earnings, they have a pullback in their price, in their share price. So we could possibly see a pullback in SNDL share price before we see a rip to the moon, because usually that will happen in earnings. But just like Express had earnings. Yeah, Express had earnings, and I was telling my people in the comments, I was telling them, like, yeah, they having earnings, but usually, like, sometimes you have to think reverse psychology. Sometimes just because so many people anticipating on a company having earnings and they know what usually happens, it's going to pull back. That's why usually the opposite might happen. Everybody expecting to pull back because it's having earnings, and we know what happened during earnings. That's why it might not even pull back. It might, because that 173 is a key level. I'm telling y'all, once it break that 173 or test that again, we going straight. Now I'm talking about we ain't stopping. We going straight to $2.19 soon as it break 173. You ain't even gonna see the ones no more. It's going straight to 219. And then once we get to 219, that'll be the last level we got to break through before we can retest that high 3 months ago on February the 10th on the 3-month chart. On February the 10th at 295, we retest that high once we break through 219. And then from there, we could go on to see $5. And once SNDL hit $5, that's when the big boys will be able to get in on this. Wall Street and stuff, the big money. And when they get in on this thing can go from 5 to 10 real quick. So especially, we get more news around legalization of marijuana and all that, y'all. This is going to be a big winner. So have this one in your back pocket, ready for it to rocket, and don't get shooken out. So tomorrow we just gonna wait, see how earnings do, and I'm gonna let y'all know how I'm gonna play earnings. Soon as the market open, I'm gonna see how the price action is on SNDL, and I'll be able to get the feeling. But some of you, if you can see the price action and get the feeling, if you feel like it's gonna drop, I would sell half of my position just to be safe. Sell half of it, because usually during earnings, stocks have a pullback. I would sell half my position, wait to see what it do, and then I would buy my position back after it make its pullback, or if it says start to run, I hurry up and get in before it make that run to 2. Because once it get to 2, it's not coming back down to the ones. I'm telling y'all that right now. It could possibly pull back down to the high ones around 180, 190, or that 173 could possibly be a new form of support. Once we get to 219, it could possibly pull back down to 173, but that's going to be a new form of support. Only way you'll get the ones is in the high ones. So that's all I got for that. Now let's look at these, let's look at the revenue, this cash. Sundial growers, they had $60.4 million of unrestricted cash on hand at December 31st, 2020. That was at the end of last year, 60 million. Now they have 17.19 million in unrestricted cash on hand at March 15, 2021. Just 3 months later, guys, they have a whole $650+ million more of unrestricted cash on hand. That's huge. Like, this company is not lacking on cash at all. And with all that cash, they can easily expand their production, expand their brand, expand their revenues, and have more, get more facilities and all that. They can easily grow as a company. And then we know, I've been told y'all that SNDL was debt free. There's a debt free company, debt free for a penny stock. That's huge. And also, let's look at this right here. Also, that's all I got for y'all. Okay, that's all. The other stuff is for my other videos. So that's all I got for y'all this video. You already know. This your boy B Hayes. If y'all like this type of stuff, these type of updates, all that good stuff, we post this every single day. Consider joining the family. I love y'all, and we out. God bless.